The power of social media has become a game changer for students, but with many heading into the holiday break, one Metro Detroit school district is ramping up its efforts to tackle a growing problem. Here's more on the Report, Don't Repost campaign.
Report, don't repost.
Using the power of social media, report, don't repost. It's a message that might appear to be very simple, but it's also very significant.
Social media has changed the game completely because anybody can say anything they want, whenever they want.
This online campaign is gaining traction nationwide, including in Metro Detroit. Students at Milford High School creating videos of their own to support the cause.
Hi, we're with Milford Leadership, and if you see a harmful post, we want to remind you to report, don't repost.
Online bullying, threats to the general public, or even misinformation all continue to be a growing problem. But it's also the reposting which is adding fuel to the fire.
I think honestly people just don't think about it. I think when people see something that could be offensive, they're like, oh, this is funny, like I'm gonna post it. I don't think they think of what could be a long-term effect on it.
I hope that it gets fixed for the younger generations because it's something that we shouldn't have to deal with, and this is a big thing in everyone's day-to-day lives.
In order to achieve that goal is going to take a team effort.
This isn't something a school district can do in isolation. It's a partnership with families.
Superintendent of Huron Valley Schools, Paul Salah, tells me reposting before reporting, even if it's an honest mistake, only creates more layers.
One of the aspects of this that we see is when parents post questions on social media. It's totally innocent. They're simply posting a question because they're curious to get information about an alleged situation. For our families, you know, in that instance, you're always better off just contacting the school or contacting law enforcement.
The Milford Police Department is delivering that same message.
If we get an original post, it is very likely that we can find the person that is responsible through law enforcement avenues and resources that we have within hours. If it's 10 people, it could potentially take days to get to that point.
With all the platforms that are currently being used, Sergeant Caldwell tells me Snapchat is the most popular for young people. Many believe they can post anything and then it quickly disappears once it's been viewed. But keep this in mind.
What students don't realize is that all that information is being held for a significant amount of time. Snapchat is marking your location every 3 seconds. They know everything that you're doing, and if we have cause, we can get that information as well.
A few more things to keep in mind. More law enforcement agencies, supported by the prosecutor's office, are developing a zero-tolerance policy for posting any kind of threats to the public or misinformation. Also, depending on the circumstances, it could result in a misdemeanor or even a felony, applying to both adults and minors.